Have you ever wanted to know the recipe of a tasty dish and wonder if someone could tell the recipe of that? Well, you have come to the right place because today we are going to look at MiniGPT, which can do just that. Hello everyone, this is Prompt Engineer. It's great to be back again to talk about the latest breakthrough in AI technology, MiniGPT-4, enhancing vision language understanding with advanced LLMs. If you are into AI or machine learning, then you would definitely want to stick with me for some time for this one, especially because it's a game changer. In this video, we will understand what MiniGPT-4 has to offer and how you can use it to perform miraculous tasks such as getting a recipe of your favorite food, creating a story or a poem from a photo, and many other innovative tasks. All of these if you could just stick for the next 5 minutes with me. MiniGPT-4, it consists of a vision encoder with a pre-trained ViT and Q-Former, a single linear projection layer, and an advanced Vicuna large language models. Now in this example, you can see we gave an input of this logo, a beautiful pink color logo. We don't know actually what that is, but looks like after reading the description, it's like a flamingo standing on one leg in the water. Now that I see it, it actually does resemble like a flamingo. The design is clean, yes it is, and it's easy to recognize. A logo for a beach, resort or flamingo theme event. It's whimsy, memorable, eye-catching, well designed, effectively communicates the brand message. So all these outputs in the form of text you get when you give the input of just this logo. So it uses these architectures to give it this response. Now the Vicuna itself, it is trained on 70k user shared conversations from ShareGPT. It is trained using LLaMA and it is evaluated with the GPT-4. Now the response time of Vicuna is no less than Bard, and it's about 90% as good as chatgpt. But with chatgpt-4 you can get a few outputs in the form of text when you give in the input in the form of picture. But Vicuna and especially MiniGPT-4 has to offer so much that you will be surprised, and we are going to look at so many examples in this video. Let's go to the GitHub page. So this is the minigpt-4.github.io, MiniGPT-4 enhancing vision language understanding of advanced LLMs. Now we get the paper here, the code, demo, video, dataset, models. So how do you get started is we just need to upload an image here, and you can just start asking questions about the images. Now we can go to the link here, for example demo 1. We are just going to go to this link, and here we're going to drop an image, for example clip to upload, and let me upload this image. So we just upload and start chat. So it is uploading the image here, and after completing the upload it will be ready for asking questions. But it takes a few minutes to get started. If the image is larger, it even takes about 20 to 30 minutes. But I have already run all of these and I have prepared a few examples for you. So let us go through the examples in this slide, and then we are going to come back and have a look at the input or output that we have just given. Now this is an example of, this is what I have entered on an image of the President of the United States and the Prime Minister of India. Now I asked it to write me a funny story based on this image. So the story that it gives me: once upon a time there was a man named Joe who was running for president. So it has some idea about Joe Biden and that he's a president. He's a very smart and charismatic person, and everyone loved him. One day he was at a campaign rally and met a man named Rahul. Rahul was also running for president, but he was not as popular as Joe. Okay, as they were talking, Rahul noticed that Joe had a small stain on his suit. He pointed it out and said, "Hey Joe, you have a stain on your suit." Joe looked down and saw the stain. He said, "Oh no, I didn't notice that. I must not have had time to check my suit before the rally." Rahul chuckled and said, "Well, at least you are not perfect. I have stains all over my shirt." Joe laughed and said, "Well, at least we are even. But seriously, we should focus on the important things like our campaigns." Rahul nodded and they continued talking about the campaigns, but every time they looked at each other, they couldn't help but laugh at the stains on their clothes. In the end, Joe won the election and became the new president, but he always remembered the stains on his suit and Rahul's shirt, and they became good friends. The end. So that is one of the very funny story that has been created by MiniGPT-4. Another example, you give an image of the food you like and how should I make this. So it gives food recipe generations also. So to make the dish, you need these following ingredients and preheat the oven to 400 degree Fahrenheit in a large baking dish. I don't want to read all this, but this is the output that you get when you ask this question. How should I make something like this? Another example, describe this image in detail as possible. So this image, the image shows a busy city street with a clock tower in the background. The streets are lined with shops and restaurants on both sides. Very correct. There are several motorcycles parked on the side of the road. Oh, I have not noticed that, but now I noticed. And people are walking down the street. Okay, the clock tower has a large clock face with Roman numerals. Okay, I see now. And a small spire on top. Okay. The buildings on either side of the street have ornate facades and balconies. Okay. The street is paved with cobblestones and there are street lights on other side of the road. The sky is blue and clear. It's not clear, but it's blue. And there are a few clouds in the distance. So it can help you in image generation as well. Image description, I'm sorry. So the next is image description again. Describe this image in detail as possible. There's a rock band and here you can see the stage is lit up with bright lights and there is a large screen displaying the band's name and lyrics in Chinese characters. So it has detected the language as well. That's very interesting. Next is a meme. Explain why this meme is funny. Identifying amusing aspects within images. So you give an input in the form of this image and you get this output. The meme is funny because it shows a dog laying on the floor with its head resting on its paws as if it is tired or sleepy. The caption, "Monday, just Monday," adds to the humor by suggesting that the dog is feeling the same way as many people do on Mondays, which is often considered to be the most dreaded day of the week. The meme is relatable and humorous, making it popular among the internet users. So another example is, describe this image. It's a cactus image. Is this common in real world? No, this image is not common in the real world. What is possible for cacti to grow in cold climates? It is rare to see one standing in the middle of a frozen lake. So discovering unusual content. Another example is that if you just give an input in your handwriting, a joke website, content of joke 1, punchline 1, you give the input of write brief HTML JavaScript to turn this mockup into a colorful website. So this is the output. If you run the HTML that it gives as an output in your browser, you get this output. So that's a pretty good website. Generating website code from handwritten text. Next is image description. So I gave the logo of my YouTube channel. Explain the logo to me. This is my logo. This is my YouTube channel logo. Explain the logo to me. The logo feature is an eagle with its wings spread wide as if it's ready to take flight. The eagle has a fierce expression with its beak open and its eyes straight ahead. The word prompt is written in bold while letters above the eagle's head. The logo is designed to convey sense of power, speed, readiness. So it's very beautifully described, the logo. Another example, what is the issue with my plant? Identifying problems from photos and providing solutions. So there can be some problems in the new plant, in my plant, and what should I do now? So the image shows a leafy, so it gives us the problems that might be and the necessary steps that we need to take to ultimately get rid of the problem, and it offers the perspective solution also. Another example, could you write me a beautiful poem about this image? So it does write me a beautiful poem. The man sits on the hill with his dog by his side. The sun sets beside them, casting a golden light. The city below is bustling, but they are at peace, enjoying the moment in each other's embrace. The man's arm is wrapped around the furry friend as they watch the world go by with a gentle bend. The dog's head rests on the man's shoulder, a symbol of the unbreakable bond forever. So that's pretty good, I would say. Next is story generation. You can generate a story. Once upon a time, there was a brown bear, a white rabbit, and a black cat who lived in the forest. They were good friends and loved to spend time together. One day, they decided to have a picnic under a tree. The bear brought some honey, the rabbit brought some carrots, and the cat brought some milk. So that's a pretty good story. Help me write an advertisement. So product advertisements. Are you looking for a unique and stylish lighting solution for your home or office? Look no further than our brass toucan lamp. This beautifully crafted bird lamp, so you can just read it. That's a pretty good product advertisement also. Who is the person in this image? Individual identification. The person in the image is Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. He is known for his work in the field of electric cars, space exploration, and renewable energy. He is also known for his eccentric personality and outspoken views on various topics. Another example, describe this image. So the image shows a person running across the busy street with cars and buses passing by. The person is wearing black clothing and has a backpack on his back. The image is taken from a surveillance camera, oh my god, and has a red circle around it. What do you think about a person's behavior? As an AI language, I don't have the ability to form opinions. However, based on the image, it appears that the person is running across busy streets with cars and buses passing by. This could be dangerous and potentially hazardous to the person's safety. Okay, nice. Next is, give me an introduction of this movie. So fact retrieval. The Godfather is a classic American crime drama film directed by Francis Ford Coppola and released in 1972. So such kind of interesting facts retrieval. Another example that I have done is I uploaded one of my image of my visit to a beautiful place, and I asked it to narrate a story based on the person in the pink color shirt. So it gives me a story. Now this is just a demo of how you can use. Now before we go to the limitations, I would like to see if the input, the image that I've given is working. So this, as you remember in the start of the video, we uploaded this on this photo. Now you can ask, tell me about the photo. That's okay, that's a simple command. So you can just press enter and it will take another 200 seconds for it to run. So by this time I am going to discuss the limitations, and after that we can see and have a look at what are the outputs there. So the limitations are in the form of hallucination. As MiniGPT-4 is built upon LLMs, it inherits the LLM's limitations like unreliable reasoning ability and the hallucination, non-existent knowledge. Okay, inadequate perception capabilities. MiniGPT-4's visual perception remains limited. It may struggle to recognize detailed textual information from images and differentiate spatial localization. So this ends the PPT. So we can go back to see it is still in the processing stage. So by that time we can go to the GitHub code. So this is the code, and this is an online demo that we are looking at. These are the examples that you can go through. I have read the paper and all the examples that I've chosen, and everything that I've discussed, it is based on this paper. I will share the link of this paper and every link of all the things that I've shown you in the description of this video, so you don't need to worry about that. So this is an online demo, and you can also have a look at the offline demo, so you can locally install it, but I would not recommend, because for me especially, because I don't have that much capability of GPU. but since it is giving us an online opportunity to install, but however it will take some time, but it should give the output. And if you really want to try it out, so I request you to go to this link and go to the demo link one. We have 8 links here, so you can go to any one of that, or if you want to run so many items at once, so you can go to each of this link and insert a picture of your liking and enter the prompt that is needed. Now, since like every technology that we have, it keeps on evolving. So MiniGPT-4, it's the latest and the greatest, I think, as of now, the AI technology of converting an image to text. It's very smaller, faster, and more powerful than ever before, and it has the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with machines. I'm very excited to see what the future holds for MiniGPT-4, and can't wait to see what more amazing things that it will enable us to do. I would like to thank you for tuning in with me, and I think it is just about to finish, but we will catch up in the next video. But before I go, make sure to try this wonderful tool for yourself. Again, the links are in the description section. Stay tuned. I request you to like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, and press the bell notification for press the bell icon for instant notifications. I've just started this channel to increase knowledge of the common people on AI and other technology, because since ChatGPT is a revolution, and people have started using ChatGPT to a very large extent. Every college, every student, every employee knows about ChatGPT, and it's high time that we continue to use ChatGPT and continue to use the new tools, because that would make our lives very easier, and that will bring a revolution to this world. So that's it. I will attach a picture. Maybe I will discuss more. If you have any doubts, you can leave your questions and suggestions in the comment section, and I will definitely have a look at that, and I will try to make a video or correct myself if I'm wrong in any way. So that's it. Have a nice day and stay tuned. Bye bye.